everybody, very warm welcome to these video tutorials in rhythm. My name is Bundgård. I am an associate professor in oral training at the Royal Danish Academy of Music in Copenhagen. This is my good colleague Erik Højsgaard, professor also in oral training at the Royal Danish Academy of Music, and the author of this great book Rhythm Advanced Studies that we will be working with in these video tutorials. This tutorial here is an introduction to the book, the content, and how we recommend that you work with the material in this book. So Erik, who is this book intended for?
It is intended for music students, professional musicians, singers, instrumentalists, tonmeister, conductors,
music teachers,
composers,
yeah.
music teachers,
yeah.
at a higher level
yeah.
of education.
Yeah.
So, you know, there's many textbooks on rhythm, starting with beginner's level
yeah.
up to intermediate.
Yeah.
And many excellent books on this, but this is on a higher level.
So if this is your first encounter with rhythm studies, maybe this is not the best book to start with. But let's do the first exercise,
yeah.
just to
show we have an example of where we'll begin.
Where we'll begin in this book.
Exactly.
So exercise 1 here. Yeah. We see that it's in 3/4 and quarter note as beat unit. And our recommendation, you can see that there is no melody here. It's just the rhythm.
Yeah.
You can perform a melody, you can improvise your own melody if you want, but you can also just perform the rhythm in any language, rhythm language that you prefer.
Yeah.
We are not religious about saying one or the other, whatever works.
Yeah. And when we have this 3/4 meter you mentioned, we also accompany this with a conducting pattern always. This might be awkward in the very beginning, but it's certainly a great help later on. So the conducting pattern for this first exercise would be 2, 3, like this.
And then we just say the rhythm.
Yeah.
And it goes. Da 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 di da da ba da da ga din da di di ga da ga da ga ya da 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 ga da 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 ba 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 di da ga da ga da di ga di da ga da ga da ga da ga di ga da da ga di ba da da.
Yeah, and you noticed that we had almost the same tempo feeling in the beginning. You see, after this beat unit quarter note that we count on, there's a metronome number, and this for all exercises. So it's also a little exercise trying to have this feeling of a metronome marking how fast, how slow is this.
Yeah. Very good. So this is where the book takes off level-wise. So you can see, again, it's not a beginner's book. We have 350 exercises in the first section of the book. Most of them is one voice.
Yeah.
But there are some of them that are 2 voices.
Yeah, and they are intended as doing these exercises in groups, 2 groups.
2 groups, so, or 2 students.
Yeah.
But not as a combination exercise.
This will come later.
That's the next part from rhythm number 351 to 435.
Yeah.
Those are combination or 2-part exercises where you either perform 2-hand rhythms yourself, or from 390 and forward you sing the upper voice and you clap the lower voice yourself.
Yeah, and this is not my invention, because we have a long tradition in Denmark in ear training. 80 years we have done these combination exercises which turn out to be brilliant.
Yeah, very valuable.
Yeah.
Like going to the fitness center. If you are a sportsman, this is musicianship fitness, doing these combination exercises. And after the 2-part combination exercises, we have from 436 a little section with conducting exercises.
Yeah. So with very simple rhythm, where you can practice conducting patterns as we just noticed before.
Yeah. And if you have any doubts about how conducting patterns are performed, Erik has, as the great teacher and pedagogue he is, provided us with a little section also showing us how these conducting patterns should look.
Yeah.
In a little schematic way for pedagogical purposes, of course.
And for left-handed and for right-handed.
And for right-handed. And after the conducting patterns comes the note section. And for me, this has been, of course, besides from all the wonderful rhythm material, here in the notes are a lot of gold to be found. A lot of information about notation, performance, how should we read and understand all the various aspects of the content here. And the thing is, whenever we have an exercise and there is a little asterisk in front of the number.
Yeah. It refers to this part of the book where you can find additional material.
Additional material or a comment or an answer to a question or whatever. Yeah. So whenever you see this little asterisk, really important that you go and read in the back of the book in the note section, because there is a lot of things to be understood and learned there, I can promise you. And after the note section, just the last part of the book, we have the two appendix sections. Especially the second appendix here, a wonderful overlook of different polyrhythms and their relations between each other, and many other things. So once again, this is a short introduction video to the content of this book. And now in the following video tutorials we will go into some of the different chapters and work a little bit with some of the exercises in this book, and you can hopefully enjoy them and learn a little bit, and we recommend you to study all that you can on your own from this book. So thank you for watching this introduction video, and hope to see you in the future coming video tutorials. Bye bye.
Bye bye.